Okay. Right, first of all we need to remove the shoe, so what we need, this is called a buffer, and we'll take our hammer and we'll just knock the cases up. This is just a safer way of removing the shoe. You can pull the foot forward and dress the nail heads off to remove the shoe, but we get one side on the wall, just ease it slightly, ease it again. Don't have to be, once you knock the nail heads up, it's quite easy to remove. Then we just take our straight blade and clean out the foot and easily just hair away the sole, just not going too mad, but just the exfoliating sole that will come off quite easily. Also this helps us decide how much foot we have on the horse. Then we get our loop knife and we just clear out any bits just that, so when we assess medial lateral balance, it makes it a lot more clearer to decide where it will be high. We don't want to go crazy when paring out the sole because it is there for a reason, so you don't need to go silly. Now when assessing balance of a hind limb anyway, we just drop the foot down and we're assessing medial and lateral balance, lateral being the outside, medial being the inside, and dorsal palmar balance, so from the toe to the heel, so making a plane of the foot and just judging what needs doing. So get the rasp. Hold on. Letting the rasp do the work, we'll just take the heel down to the widest point of the frog, which will be here. Working, we never work too much at the same pace, like to move the rasp around, try and get the foot flat and level. Then we just put some shape into the foot, just slowly and lightly going around the outside. stopping every now and again just to assess the balance. So that is immediately high slightly. That means we take a tiny bit more off the inside. Now, most horses, once we've finished medial active balance, we like to dress it forward slightly if it has any flares, but this isn't too bad, and if you don't need to do it, we don't. But normally we would dress it forward and then just take the flare off. So each horse has different size feet, so we have different size shoes. And with the dot on the outside, that indicates that it needs to go there. So each dot will resemble which one's the outside, which on the inside, but that only occurs in the hind feet. With the front feet, they won't have it. So what we'll do is we'll just make a tiny groove. In the area of the clip, just so we can set the toe back a bit. Carve out just a tiny groove where the clip will go. That just helps us decide. Now, because we're racehorses, we fit them into the peripheral outline. We don't want to fit too tight, but we don't want to fit too wide because you're doing such extreme exercise. You don't want them to pull shoes off left, right, and centre. So with the turning hammer, what we call a stool jack, we use to shape the shoe to the foot. Okay. Right. Like the foot, you want to keep moving relaxed to balance. You want to make sure the shoe is level. Okay. Won't move a lot. What we're going to do now is any excess shoe that's hanging over the inside of the foot, just like to box it off, just because that gives it less of a chance of pulling the shoe. Again, give it another double check just to make sure that is level. Now each shoe will have 6 nail holes either side, but we only use 3 nails each side of the foot, so we'll only use 6 nails. Hopefully. Now we need a nailing hammer and something to draw the nails up with. So once it's fitted, we're aiming for a third of the way up the wall. Then you want our nails to come out. We like even spacing in between each nail. Then you just bring the nail off like that. Every time we nail on, we're listening to hear when the nail's coming out, because it'll change in pitch and tone. Once you've nailed on and you're happy with it, you take the pull offs, you place it underneath the nail and just give it a few smacks, and that'll just tighten the shoe to the foot. Now, you can't leave the nails like that, so you need to clench that foot up, pick up the foot and you bring it forward, clench it up, like this. Take your tension tongs. Just give it a tiny little pull just to make sure they're all equal. Across, and you just nip them so they're all the same length. And you make a tiny little score underneath each nail. Just removing, make a tiny little run just so when you fold the nail over, it's flush against the hoof wall. Set your ass rightly. Then we'll switch around and do the inside exactly the same on the inside. I want to do just to be